This is the new Vauxhall Grandland large family crossover. Now, I'm aware that Vauxhall large family crossover might not be the most exciting thing that you've heard all week, or maybe even today. However, this is a very different beast to the previous Grandland that you know and, well, just that you know.
Firstly, it has, of course, gone all electric, although not all Grandlands are electric. So if you're not quite ready for an EV, you can get a hybrid or a plug-in hybrid version. But actually, the claimed range of the EV might make you ready for one. Up to 435 miles. That's about 100 miles more than a long-range Volkswagen ID.4 or 3.5 times the range of a Mazda MX-30.
And that's wrapped in a package that, as far as mid-sized, mid-price, mid-market crossovers go, this is very decidedly not mid. It's a good-looking car, isn't it? And it starts here with this rather nice visor grille, which is standard now on the Vauxhall. But the Grandland has a very nice LED lighting strip which spans the width of the car. So much so that from a bird's eye view, it actually looks like the edge is all lit up. Not only that, but can you see here, the Vauxhall badge is illuminated. Now that's only recently become legalised, and it means at night time, people can tell that you're driving a Vauxhall. Nice touch, huh?
Oh, and the headlamps feature a record-breaking 51,000 pixels in the LEDs. For context, the Astra has 186. It means the lamps can project their beam in basically any shape. That makes them brighter and safer, but also much better at not dazzling other road users. And you get a fancy welcome and exit animation.
Around the side, it's very sleek, but creasy enough to be interesting. Has that rather nice floating shark fin C-pillar with contrasting roof, which makes it all look a bit lower and meaner. Now you only have the choice of 19 or 20-inch wheels, but they look really good. And if you're worried about them affecting ride quality, you don't need to, hopefully. And that is because the Grandland has a thing called frequency selective damping, which in layman's terms means it smooths out the road and also stops it from feeling all roly-poly in the corners.
It's quite a bit longer than the outgoing Grandland, 17 centimetres, and the wheelbase is longer too, which means you get more legroom and more boot space. Vauxhall has really focused on making this a proper, flexible family car this time round, significantly bigger and more accommodating than both the Mokka and the new Frontera. In the past, it's been easy to get confused between very similar Vauxhall crossovers.
The boot is significantly enhanced. That is what 550 litres looks like, which is 36 litres more than before. And it's a space that's been well thought out. So it has this cutout here, which makes loading in and out an awful lot easier. Twin floor with a large amount of underfloor storage and all of the hooks and gadgets and gizmos, plus electric tailgate. And then this is rather nice. So they've embossed Grandland and they've spread the letters across the tailgate, which makes the rear of the car look wider. And again, a nice LED light strip that spans the width of the car. Not only do they have a horizontal one, but they have a vertical one here. Apparently it's designed to look like a compass. I don't know why.
What I do know is that Auto Trader is the best place to go to if you want to lease a brand new Grandland once it's released, or any other car you fancy. And if you've got a vehicle to sell, you can find out what it's really worth with our free and easy valuations tool. Just enter your reg and mileage and you'll get a figure in seconds.
Now there's only 2 centimetres more legroom in here, but it feels like loads more. There's definitely a lot more headspace and shoulder room, and it all feels really airy because of these nice large windows and this lovely big sunroof. There's a lot of storage in here as well, good sized door bins, seat pockets, and this is a nice touch with these mobile phone holders in the seats. 2 USB ports down there, Isofix, and fold down armrest with cup holders and an iPad stand. Yeah, I like it back here.
There's 35 litres of total storage space dotted around the cabin now, up from 20. A VW ID.4 has 24 litres for context. Most of that space comes from just doing the basic stuff well. Big door pockets, sizable glove box, and a 12-litre hole under the central armrest. But there's one feature that's brand new and genuinely cool. This thing!
Now, this is called the Pixel Box, and it's very cool. It's got this opaque front. Inside, you've got a little bit of storage, 2 USB ports, and a phone charging tray, which is very clever because when it's closed, it's all dark, so you're not distracted while you're driving. But when you get out, it all lights up because it's backlit, so you're not going to forget your phone. But if you do, it also doesn't matter because if anybody looks in the car, they're not going to suspect that your phone is in here. Not only that, but it doubles up as a phone or an iPad ledge. So you can watch your Netflix while you're waiting for your car to charge or your popcorn chicken to arrive. Nice touch.
The whole cabin design is much neater and more techy than it was before, but thankfully Vauxhall hasn't dumped everything onto the 16-inch infotainment screen. There are still buttons for the main things you'll want to access quickly. It doesn't have the wow factor of the Peugeot E3008, but for me it's much nicer than a Hyundai Kona's cabin, and the quality feels great. The driver display is only 10 inches, but the non-uniformity of the screens actually looks quite cool, I think. As do the driver air vents, which are in the door, meaning they're closer to your face. Literal added coolness.
The seats are worth a mention too, and that is because they are certified by AGR, which is the German campaign for healthier backs, and they are very comfortable. They've even got a gap running down the middle, which is designed to alleviate pressure off your tailbone. They've also got adaptive bolsters, which tighten when you're going fast, and a massage function. This car has definitely been designed with long distances in mind.
How far you can go without stopping will of course depend on which Grandland you get, because again, you have options. This is the first Vauxhall built on the new Stellantis medium-sized smart platform, the same one that the new Peugeot E3008 is on.
It's a platform designed predominantly for electric cars and can take a battery up to 98 kilowatt hours large, which should alleviate any range anxiety you might have, and is also where the 435 miles on a single charge claim comes from. But the platform has also been designed to take a good old petrol engine too, which means that the Grandland here has hybrid and plug-in hybrid options too.
A smaller battery option than 98 kilowatt hours will almost certainly be available in the electric Grandland to make the entry price look semi-reasonable. Nothing is confirmed yet, but we can take the Peugeot E3008 as a reference. That launched with a 73 kilowatt-hour battery and a 210 horsepower electric motor for a 327-mile claimed range. We only have a few details about the hybrids at the moment too. The plug-in hybrid will have a claimed 53-mile electric-only range, and the mild hybrid, which will be the cheapest Grandland, has a 3-cylinder turbo petrol engine linked to a 28 horsepower electric motor for a 136 horsepower total. That one won't be very quick, but it should be good for 50 miles per gallon in real life. And on pricing, nothing confirmed yet. Expect around 35k for the hybrid and up to about 45k for the electric one.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for a Vauxhall family car, but it might not be too tough a pill to swallow if it's a great drive. Well, it might not be great, but it should be good. In a quiet, comfy, refined kind of way, which is what you want for a family car, right? And we'll let you know once we get behind the wheel. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you very soon.